Hi, Douglas Simonson here, coming to you from Mexico with a drawing demonstration. Today I'm going to be doing two drawings of guys in Speedos. The images that I'm working from today are photos that I found online. I'm going to be showing you the image on the screen next to the drawing as I'm working so that you can get a better idea of the process of how I'm translating the photograph into a drawing. The first image I'm working from is a Brazilian guy in a sunga. Sunga is the Brazilian word for Speedo. What I'm doing here is what I do 99% of the time when I'm drawing a figure. I rough out the whole thing very loosely on the page so that I know that everything is more or less right and in the right place. Then I can start refining. Now I'm starting to refine the drawing. I'm starting with the head, but you can really start anywhere because you've got the whole thing sketched in and you know that whatever you decide to refine is going to be in more or less the right place. I'm doing the hands next. If you get the head and the hands, and sometimes the feet, drawn in correctly, you're pretty much home free because the viewer will look at those things and know that you know what you're doing and pretty much trust the rest of the drawing. So you could leave the rest of the drawing half unfinished, and if you got the head and the hands and maybe the feet in and they look good, it will work. Nevertheless, I'm going to continue refining and finish the whole thing. Now this is a figure drawing, it's all about the figure, but the striped sunga is very important. It's these little details that you add to the figure that give the figure more presence and personality. And there's the finished drawing. It's called Striped Sunga. The second image is a little more challenging and a little more interesting in terms of the pose. The guy's twisted one way, and he's got one arm kind of starting to swing up. I'm doing the same thing on this one. I'm roughing in the whole thing first before I start refining it. Now I'm starting to do some detail work. Again, I'm starting with the head, which is always a pretty good idea because when you start from the top and work down, there's going to be less chance of your smudging an already finished area with your hand as you draw. Notice that as I'm refining the drawing, I'm not just going over the lines that I already had. I'm constantly referring back to the source image. And as often as not, I'm having to erase and correct some stuff I already put down. In fact, you'll notice here I had to erase and redraw practically the whole lower half of the drawing. I had to lower the hand on the left down a bit, and I had to also lower the hand on the right and redraw it to get it in the right place and looking the way I wanted it to look. If you're paying attention and you keep referring back to the original source image, you're going to keep finding things that need correcting. And that's not a bad thing. That's called accurate drawing. And there's the finished drawing called Shorts and Glasses. You can see both of these drawings on my website now. And that's it for today. I hope you got some drawing tips watching me today. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. That inspires me to make more videos. And if you got a little inspired watching me draw today, great! Get out your paper and sharpen your pencils and go draw!